Greeting, ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see because we are moving office. Now we are in our new studio, new sofa, but with the same formula of cross talk from Khmer Times. This is episode 264, and in our studio today we have Mr. Vong Saravuth. Yes. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having me
Yeah,
as
thank
well.
you for joining us. So, Mr. Vong Saravuth, he's a member of the Online Safety Working Group at the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication. So, and the topic we are discussing today is, of course, the online safety. In this digital age, everything is about the internet. Everything is about digitalization. But at the same time, with all this advance in technology, IT technologies, people safety on the internet become a big risk and concern for every country in the world. So first question first, Mr. Saravuth, so if I ask you to describe the outline, the general scenario of Cambodian online safety, net safety, how do you describe it?
Okay, so thank you once again for having me. So related to online safety, first, we have to understand that since COVID-19, everybody goes online. Even though you like it or not, you are forced to enter the online world. So when you go into the online world, it means that there's a lot of opportunity you can catch, but there's also unlimited risk that you can receive as well. So right now, if you ask about the online adoption in Cambodia, is that a lot of people are start using online platform, both for their education purpose, for their working purpose, and also for their everyday life. So right now, we can see that there has been a rising number of online crime and also online scamming that has been happening in Cambodia. So right now, what we are trying to do is that as we see that there are rising number of online harms, because online harm does not limit to the harm that come from the local cyberspace only, but sometimes it's also come from other country, from other parts of the world. Sometimes it's from other country that is thousands of miles away that come into the cyberspace of Cambodia. Which is why right now we can see that even though there are a lot of criminal happening, but there's also a lot of agency and also entity that are trying to promote the online safety in Cambodia.
Yeah. So here is my smartphone. Actually, my life actually revolve around this smartphone, this device, from the moment I wake up to the morning to the moment I go back to sleep at night. It's like it's 24/7. Everything, apart from maybe sometimes I spend time on my personal computer, and most of the time is on my smartphone. So the point is, I would like you to clarify. So, everyone using smartphone right now, I'm sure, from the young kids to my grandfather. He's 80 years old. So, of all these groups, which one is actually the most vulnerable to online harm, as you describe it?
I think if you want to rank who are the most vulnerable, I would rank the youngest and also the eldest of the society. Why? Let's talk about children first. First, children, when they go to use the online products, those products are not actually designed specifically for children only. Some of the content online is made for elders, or sometimes it made for people in a specific group age. But kids, they are exposed to those contents which are not suitable for them. Sometimes they learn some of the activities, for example, violence movies. It's not made for children, but since they can go online on the smartphone of their parents, sometimes parents are the one who are watching those content. But since children using their device, they get exposed to that. And second is about exposing to the strangers. Children do not know who are they interacting with. Sometimes they thought that it's the same people from the same age. Sometimes they thought that they are nice people because they are innocent, so they tend to interact with them unknowingly. Sometimes they send private information, sometimes they send their photos, which the perpetrator can use it in the wrong way. So that's about the children. And also the knowledge on digital literacy is still limited for them. So they cannot know how to protect themselves, or when they meet some of the online harm, they don't know who to report to because sometimes they're scared. So that's the children. For the elders, we have to acknowledge that they have lived through the life without technology. So sometimes exposing to technology is something really new to them. So they tend to not be updated enough about what are the current trend of online risk or harm. So sometimes they are using it for just entertainment purpose without really interacting with people that much. But through absorbing those content, especially the misinformation, are the new type of harm that is coming in this digital age. So sometimes they tend to believe some of the news without properly verifying it, which lead them to take specific action that can be harmful to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are so many forms of online abuse, offense, crimes. We have, for example, identity theft, hacking,
Yeah.
cyber attack. So many things happening online right now. Which ones or ones that you think are the most, like harmful right now in our country, in the kingdom?
Yeah. So, like you said, there's a lot of harms and risks that is going on, but the most common one is the phishing attack. When you talk about phishing attack, it includes a lot of different elements that you have just mentioned. It can be identity theft, which means that they steal someone's identity to send you some information. They can fake themselves to be a bank, to be the famous influencers,
And
or
even government leaders, I
Yes.
noticed. Yeah.
Yes, sometimes even the government leader got like themselves being used to scam other people without them even knowing. So using the identity theft, the perpetrator can use them to send out information. For example, hey, you win $1,000, but if you want to claim the budget, you have to fill in some of the information related to yourself, sometimes fill in your banking information, sometimes fill in your address, and then they can use those information for other purpose that can be harmful to you as well. And sometimes they use that to steal some of the critical information from your organization. Phishing attack is not only attacking you as a person, but also the entity you are working for, or sometimes if you are working in the entity where there's a lot of confidential information, where you are holding other people's information, like at the bank or at some other organization, they have a lot of information about the beneficiaries, and then they can sneak in and get all of those information to use for other purpose. For example, there used to be a beneficiary receiving benefit from an organization, but because their information was leaked, so the perpetrator used their phone numbers and call it to the beneficiary saying, hey, I'm contacting for the organization, and then we are thinking of providing you more support. So they tend to try to ask for other information and then let them deposit some of the money, and then they finally got scammed.
Why do you think Cambodian people, so many Cambodian people have fallen into this trick, into these schemes?
Yeah.
What, is it like education or something?
I think because this type of phishing attack is not a person attacking, but they tend to be called as an organized crime, which means that they have different people who work on researching. They actually have a good IT people and researching people who understand very well about this target group. For example, if they want to target women from 30 to 35, they tend to study what are their behavior, what are their interests, what are the platform that they're most interacting with. So they tend to become that person or that entity to scam the people. So they tend to have a lot of data that they have collected over the years. But I think the other thing is about us ourselves, that we are not aware enough that those information are not real, those people are fake, and those people intention are not really something that we should interacting with. So which means that by being greedy or being like, okay, it's really easy investing some of the money, we can get a lot of money back. So I think greed is also something that we have to really take a look at ourselves. So my advice would be, if there's a message from someone that talking about anything related to your identity, related to money, or related to something that would spark your excitement, you have to take a step back and really analyze whether the person or the message is actually very true or not.
Okay. So you work for the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, which in principle is the one that regulates the cyberspace in Cambodia, like the internet, digitalization. So far, let's say in the past 2 or 3 years, what has the ministry done in order to address this challenge, this problem?
Actually, there has been a lot of things that the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication has been doing because, like you mentioned, we have the telecommunication regulator of Cambodia who are working directly with the digital technology companies who are operating in the cyberspace or in Cambodia itself. So basically, so far we are doing on both front, the prevention and the response. The prevention, we tend to be addressing this issue through different platforms. For example, next month on the 1st of August, we have an online safety forum, which is the forum that we open for the public to come and learn about the current trend of online safety. Where are we now? What are the risks we are exposing? And what are the solutions that we are going to do to prevent ourselves and the loved one from being attacked or being scammed by the online scam.
Okay.
So this event is actually free. I think it's a good time for promotion as well. We will do it at CKCC on the 1st of August 2025.
So 1st of August, CKCC.
At 8 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Until 5 a.m. So,
for
yes,
free.
so 1st of August, Cambodian Korean Cooperation Center, and 8 to 5.
Yeah.
8 to 5. Okay.
Free entry.
So what is supposing that I'm going to that forum?
Yeah.
What I going to see? What kind of insight that I will receive?
Okay, so the theme this year, we call it Building Trust in the Age of AI.
Okay.
So in this forum, we are going to look around what are the development of AI, how is it now, and how is it posting the threat in the online safety aspect. So basically, we're going to look at, okay, AI right now, we have generative AI, we have video generated by AI, we have voice generated by AI, and then we will look at how are those tools being used to harm people online, and what are the things you can do to prevent yourself. That's one thing. Second, we're going to look into the financial safety, basically how to use your mobile banking and banking app, anything related to financial transactions safely. And the other thing, we're also gonna teach our participants how to analyze news, how to tell if the news or the article you are reading is actually trustworthy, or is it true, or is it really a news that is written to make chaotic things happening into society. And besides that, we're also gonna tell them about digital parenting, because right now, being a parent who raise a kid in the digital age is really hard. Whether you should keep the mobile phone with them, or you should take it away from them, or how should you make sure that they are safe online. So these are the topics that we are going to raise in our forum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's good you mentioned AI because, if you told me 10 years ago,
Yeah.
if someone has told me that we got to come up with a technology that generate like human-like content, video, picture, text, I would not believe that. I only saw that in sci-fi movies. That now we are living the future, that future. But it's like how to regulate this, because all these companies, they are based overseas. It's not based in Cambodia. So how do the ministry, what the ministry gonna do in order to address this? Because let's say the scammer are using AI to scam you. They can change your voice into your parent calling you to send them some money.
Exactly.
Let's say, son, I'm now in an accident. Please send me some money. They can use the AI to change your voice to trick you.
Yep.
So what the government gonna do on this issue?
Actually, the question is really good, and it's not only being asked in Cambodia, but in World Economic Forums, especially last year. If we go to watch about that discussion, it's a lot talking about AI governance. How do you gonna govern the AI? For Cambodia's standpoint right now, so talking about AI, there are user and producer. or the maker of AI tools, right? So recently, the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, we have been working with other ministry and entity on conducting a consultation and gather all the information to come up with a document called National AI Strategy for Cambodia in the next 5 years. So this document actually not talking much about how are we going to regulate AI, but it focused more on how are we going to use AI beneficially for different sector. What are the things that each sector have to focus on AI? For example, if you are working in the Ministry of Agriculture, what are the things that you should do and should not do when using AI in your specific sector? So in this document, we'll lay out for the prioritized sector that what are the right way to use AI and what are the not good way to use AI in a specific sector. So right now, in the next 5 years, we can say that we want to become a capable AI user. As a user, we are not talking about creating the language model in the next 5 years to be like super intelligent AI kind of thing in Cambodia yet. So we want our citizens to be able to use it responsibly and ethically. Yeah.
We talk a lot about the prevention, but how about the responses?
Yeah.
Let's say someone scam me. What should I do?
Okay.
Where should I report that to?
Yeah.
To whom should I report that to? Is it like to the ministry, to the cyber police, or is like any hotline you can report to?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of responses that has been trying to raise awareness, but I believe that it is still limited and not many people have access to that information yet. But currently, we have the police department, the general police of Cambodia. So basically on their Facebook page, they actually have the form where you can search Gat Snongka Tanago Bajit, and then you will see the button over there where you can go in and you fill in the information. That include what happened to you, what are the links that they use, if there's any accounts that interacted with that, you can fill in those information and submit it online on their Facebook page directly. Or if you are currently residing in Phnom Penh, you can also go directly to them and then to report about what happened to you. But the other Facebook page that is work specifically on this is the Cybercrime Department, Anti-Cybercrime Department, which is the you can go to them and also report that through their Facebook page as well. But beside that, there's also hotline on 1288, which is the number that you can call to the police to report directly if there's any scam happening. And I can see that the police lately, they have been very active in tackling the online scam operation in Cambodia. And I can see that with your reports, it will be very helpful for the police to track down all of those activities. But we also have the number for specifically for children, 1280. To be easy in Cambodian. If children they face online harms or online abuse or anything that they would like to consult, they can contact this helpline to consult with with the experts who are specialized in helping children as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
these are the methods that you can do to prevent, to actually respond to the online harm and risk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of technical questions right now. But I want you to look at our audience for 1 minute.
Okay.
Say whatever you like to them.
Yeah, I think in this online era, it is really crucial that you do not close yourself away from the digital world. You eventually have to enter. But how to enter it safely or how to live there safely, we have to start learning about what are the current updated online risks. Basically, what are the technology development right now? Where is it right now? What are the harm that is happening in the world? Keep yourself updated on those information and make sure to protect your own identity. Your national identity, ID card, passport, or anything that is related to your personal life, do not share it online. Because whatever you put into the online world, it will be there forever. You might think that, hey, I can just upload and delete it. But actually, when you upload it immediately, there might have already been someone who screenshot that, who saved all of those things and to store it somewhere else and can be used it against you. To make sure that everything that is private and personal, keep it away from the online world. And I hope that you do not prevent your children from going into online world, because there's a lot of things that they can get from there. But teach them how to go into the online world safely, just like how you want them to go into the society safely. Teach them how to walk properly. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the information. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you have received so many useful insight from our interview. And again, 1st of August, CKCC, 8 a.m. If you have time, what day is that?
It's Friday.
It's Friday, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's an important issue that you must join this forum. Just in case you need digital literacy in order to avoid, to prevent yourself from all this scam, all this risk online. So yes, I think it's a good idea to go to the forum, and I'm thankful for the Ministry of Post and Telecommunications for organizing this for Cambodian people. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our interview today. This is episode 264, Cross Talk. We sign off. I'm going to see you next time. For now, goodbye.
Thank you.